Halftime of the game, Union Endicott Athletic Director and Cortland alum Teresa McKinney was inducted into the C Club Hall of Fame, playing both basketball and softball for the Red Dragons. McKinney is ranked 4th in career points and 1st in career assists in women's basketball. She spoke to 12 Sports after the ceremony about her time as a Red Dragon.
Going into physical education and administration at this university, there's nothing better than the experience of being a C-State Cortland Red Dragon alum and to be celebrating on this field with the national champions. Again, humbling, and I'm truly honored.